In the entire lore of Warframe, one is most powerful. One should not be challenged. This one has no equal. This one sees all. Now, this is a quote that I made to describe the most powerful entity in the Origin system, or the entire universe of Warframe. With all factions considered, this one trumps all, and there is no doubt that some of you will disagree and say maybe the Infestation are the most powerful faction due to their hive mind nature. Some might even say the Sentients are the most powerful due to their raw power. Some would say the Corpus or the Grineer. Some of us might even say the Tenno are more powerful than anything in existence. But in the end, power can be measured in different ways: force, loyalty, allegiance, and the list goes on. The true Supreme Force, however, has everything that makes one powerful, but doesn't look much like it. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. Instead of a broad coverage from all angles, today we will be discussing just the Unum and her right hand, the Quells. Before we dive into the lore and the existence of the Unum itself, let us first examine the Quells. From the Sayer's Vigil text, other artifacts, and codices, it was revealed that the Quells have the ability to take a leap between time and space. Their ability to see the past, present, and future lets them predict and move accordingly. This foresight also allows them to choose realities which are more suitable to them. What wasn't said but implied was that the Quells exist in several places outside of existence, and while our Tenno sees Unko in this line or in this timeline, this order also exists in our conscious in other realities in universe, with the ability to communicate with each other. Unko once said in its fragment lore that we are each one viewpoint within the myriad that comprises the Unum. We watch, we anticipate, we intercede. This means that the Quells exist in a very large number, but here we only see one. The others are scattered across realities, or what some might even call realms. Their job, as explained, is to just watch, anticipate the existence or the changes in time, and intercede if something is going to throw the universe out of balance. Though each member of the Quells is not eternal, they can travel seamlessly through the branches of time, and this is how Unko was able to determine that the only way Saya would live is to abandon her and watch her from the shadows. And one of the things that I also like to point attention to is the phrases "we watch, we anticipate, and we intercede." This talks about the God complex or the godhood of the Quells and their job in the universe itself. Being several steps ahead and with the ability to reshape reality, this is one of those things that makes them capable of taking down sentient beasts and a powerful order. They are everywhere and nowhere at the same time. So where do they get this power? Well, this power comes from another being with the ability to will the creation of itself into existence. Wherever she does not exist, she wills it and she becomes. This being is supreme. In the days before the war, the wealthy would journey across the system to reserve or maintain an audience with the Omniscient One. She has the power of prophecy. She is the one who created the field of energy that revolves and protects cities. It is even said that she sits at the pinned center of the universe, listening to the infinite poetry of cause and effect, deciding if she should respond or let things happen. And this goes back to the we watch, we anticipate, and we intercede. When she speaks, only the select few would hear her voice. This being is mysteriously powerful, and her followers, the Quells, follow the same principle to let things happen unless the Unum deems otherwise. So this is one of the beautiful things and sometimes even menacing thing about the Unum, something with the power to create and will things out of existence or shape reality, also has the power to destroy. The power of the quills come from the Unum and whomever she bestows this power upon. Things such as the children of Zariman acquiring their power is something that the Unum knew about and allowed to happen because there was a bigger threat in the future and she already saw the existence of the new war. A clear experience of this is the quill's ability to exist where nothing else does. They can transition to a place outside of our existence, making them more powerful than ever. This order is loyal to the Unum and the Unum alone. Some even say that their relationship to cause and effect is unnatural. Their knowledge is profane. When a quill acts, things change. This means they have the ability to change one's future. They just choose to listen to the infinite poetry of the universe, just as the Unum does. They cover the reaches of space beyond the origin system to Tau and beyond that. They can see into the weave and the fabric of all realities. They see the Tenno and all its past lives, every move, mistakes, and where it ends and another begins. If their power is an indication, then one can assume that the giver of such power is beyond immense, an omniscient being. The Unum may be seen as an entity that just makes up this tower or just a piece of flesh, but once again it is said that she sits at the very center of the universe. This tower represents time itself, the most powerful of all forces in the universe. So I would like to hear your thoughts on this topic, and let me know other topics that you would like to see on this channel as well. Thanks once again. I'll see you in the next one.